start out with item 19, resolution 2025-4281, resolution to authorize the Director of Public Works to contract with Western Leak Detection of Water System Leak Detection Services in an amount not to exceed $18,500 each year for the next 3 years. So we have Mike Brofka here.
Yes.
Is there anything you would care to add? Obviously, because you're sitting here.
Yeah, no, if you have any questions, so the leak detection we've been doing every year for the last, I think, 8 years. We used to do it every 3 years. And when I got to the utility, kind of looked at the cost of our water going up and not being able to see these leaks, it was invaluable to have them come in every year and do it. So just the report that we got for this current year, if we let those leaks go, it would have been $48,000 for the year. So we're more than making up that money, just having them come in and do it. So it's really reasonable. A lot of the other communities use the same company, comes in and does them all at once, so we're really happy with them.
Do they just go out on complaints, or are they?
No, he listens to every hydrant.
So he's they're just
acoustic
driving
leak,
around with a pit light, similar
Yeah.
to the gas meter people.
Sort of, yep.
Okay.
So it's acoustic leak detection, and he kind of narrows it down, and then he goes from there and says, okay, I hear something different here, and then uses some other equipment to narrow it down there, and gives us, he's usually pretty close, within a couple feet. So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Anybody else in the committee have any questions for Mike? Okay,
I move approval.
second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. And we go to item 20, resolution 2025-4300, resolution to approve the bid of Energetics, thank you, for the Grand Seat Pumping Station, and I don't know if that's SCADA or SCADA acronym,
SCADA.
but we'll just go with SCADA upgrade in the amount of $45,900. Again, Mike, if you have anything.
So this is an upgrade that we saw that we needed to do last year, so we budgeted for it this year. It's updating a system that MMSD put in when they built the station in the early 2000s. So this would be a cellular connection, and it'll let us see anytime a pump runs, anytime power goes out. So the other system was a little more rudimentary. It was kind of the phone system that would dial in and you had to go over it. So this, it doesn't control it. It just, you can see exactly what's happening. If the generator's running, anything is going on, so.
Okay. Any questions from the committee?
Mr. Chair.
Alderman Haas.
Mike, what does SCADA stand for? I'll give you $1.
Supervisor control and data acquisition.
Alright, that's good. I'll give you $1.
He's gonna borrow it from me anyways.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, we are adjourned. Thank you.
Okay, with that being said, Public Safety Committee is called to order. Let the record reflect that all 5 committee members are present. We have one item tonight, which is item 23, R 2025-4307, which is a resolution in support of legislative bills that mandate reporting of threatened or suspected child abuse to law enforcement. We have both Patrick Mitchell, our chief of West Allis PD, and Bob Leischel from our health department. But Chief Mitchell is going to speak to this legislative bill for both of them.
Hello.
Good evening.
So first, thank you for putting the resolution forward. So shockingly, most citizens probably think if they call Child Protective Services and report suspected abuse or actual abuse, that Child Protective Services has to call the police, and that is not the case. The bill that the resolution recommends passage of actually was introduced in this legislative session, but prior to the tragic death of Dante Campbell in our city back on October 18th. In the criminal complaint with Dante Campbell, there is a reference right in the complaint that Child Protective Services had been contacted prior to the event. They were contacted back in July. Law enforcement across the state fully supports being notified of suspected or threatened child abuse. And we are hoping that this law will get passed on a state level. But I am supportive of the resolution from the city to urge our elected officials to pass the legislation.
Thank you. In addition to that, are there any questions that any of the council members have, committee members?
Sure.
Please, go ahead.
And just to confirm, it says that currently we only call the police when it's sexual abuse that we.
Or trafficking, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this would just cover any abuse of a child.
Yep.
That's all I got.
It just expands
Mhm.
what must be notified to law enforcement.
Perfect.
And I will tell you from the chiefs across the state, this is an issue across the state. Some counties share a ton, some counties don't share a ton. So the legislation seeks to make every county the same, and that would be to share for the benefit of the child.
Thank you, and I just have an added note, this shocked me, to find out that our PD wasn't, notified. And most cases, I would just assume as a citizen, a resident, that, hey, you know, if you report to CPS and there's any criminal activity of a child being abused, you know, we're on top of it. So after this tragedy happened, Chief and I spoke, and Mayor Devine and I spoke, and we collectively tried to put our resources together. And I wanna thank the commissioner here for putting resources together for the committee, for the community. But you may also know that there's tools in our toolbox that we could use to help. We should be all a team on this. And I think no child should slip through the cracks. And I'm not saying, you know, I guess the most profound thing that you said, Chief, was could we have prevented this? We don't know, but maybe we
Correct.
could have. And that's really important to you know, to understand. So I urge everyone to support this legislative bills, and hopefully we'll see them pass. Thank you. Is there any other comments or questions? Okay,
I move approval.
Second.
okay, there's a motion and a second. We had discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. We are not gonna discuss it, we are adjourned.
No.
Alright, let's talk about it.